Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to do a little bit of a day in the life. I am 8 weeks postpartum. I just had sick kids. My house is not terrible, but just a little bit overrun because your priorities shift when somebody's sick and when you're postpartum. So I'm gonna try to do that. I would like to try today to do not a workout, but like a little bit of exercise. So let's see what we do today. We've already had breakfast. I've done like a little bit of like the morning routine already because, was just trying to get myself together after last night because it was rough. Sick kids, man. I need to swap laundry and get laundry moving again and see where we are with that. I don't mind the work in progress. My husband has been redoing my laundry room for almost 2 years now because, yeah, that's just how life is. So I got all the cleaning towels clean. I got everything. The whole house was spotless. And then my kids caught a stomach bug. And like, what kind of a joke is that? I don't know about you, but I would rather like runny noses and sniffles than a stomach bug any day. I am just starting to figure out my groove and my rhythm postpartum. This baby number 4, it's so true what they say that like once you have one, when you have one, that's the hardest transition, right? And then when you go from 1 to 2, that's after 1, because 1 is always hard, but 1 to 2 was the hardest because you have to figure out how to do like everything while being outnumbered. Baby number 3, that was so easy. She was literally like the easiest baby. I had so much confidence in myself as a mom. It was like nothing. And then baby number 4, like I feel like I was literally back to like going to the store, taking the kids out to the splash park, to the park, doing all things by myself because my husband works a lot of hours in the summer. So I was like quickly back to, my routine. 8 weeks postpartum, I have a fairly good routine down as far as managing the house. The only thing I'm struggling with is feeding the family because by the end of the day, I am exhausted. And I don't know about you, but coming up with dinner to feed like everybody, it's just a lot of work. I don't mind, if it was up to me, I'd eat the same thing probably every single week on repeat. Like I'd eat spaghetti and meatballs multiple times a month. Like I'd eat it whatever. But my husband wouldn't eat spaghetti and meatballs more than once a month. If you're new here, my name is Brianna. I am a mom of 4. I am 8 weeks postpartum. I work part-time as a nurse in the NICU. I'm hoping that my husband will retire me eventually. Wishful thinking, right? I would love to be a stay-at-home mom. I only work on the weekends, and then during the week I'm home full-time. I homeschool my kids. I do a lot of taking care of the household type things because I really don't work very often. I work like 3 to 4 12-hour shifts a month. So, but I know we all wishfully think that one day, right, that's the ultimate goal. Maybe not for everybody, but I would love to stay home and just prioritize taking care of the kids in the house. Let me get the bins. When I was pregnant, I was very, very extra, and I got like I reorganized my entire linen closet, and one of the things I did was get bins specifically for these cleaning towels, and I labeled them because that's just who I am. If you know me, you know I'm very particular. I'm very like OCD, precise. I like things a very specific way. All right. In March, my sister and I, we were watching that documentary about the plastic, and we basically eliminated almost all plastic, polyester from our households, like the best we could. Obviously, like these bins, they're not really like touching me or whatever. I'm not putting them on my food, so I still utilize these. But like we got rid of like more than half of our wardrobe, which reminds me, I do want to like re-go through it because it's almost that time of the year where like sweater season is coming, and I'm gonna like need to not purchase more, but like re-evaluate my wardrobe. So maybe one day we'll kind of go through that. But I replaced my cleaning towels with these cotton ones, and I already had some, but I got a whole bunch because, you know, you can never have enough towels to clean your house, especially with 4 children running around making messes. All right, now I'm gonna put the laundry in the dryer. I feel like I was caught up on laundry before we had the stomach bug, which it only really hit our house for 24 hours. So I'm grateful for that. So I'm not really super behind on laundry, but I'm gonna show you, and this may be a mom hack, but when my kids are sick, I relocate all the sick children to the couch, and oh, something was in here. Oh no, it looks like we washed a diaper. Oh no. Great. That sucks. I relocate all the kids to the couch, and then I would just like put a mattress, a king size mattress protector over the couch, and then I use like the nugget that we have. I lay it on the floor, and then I, you know, get myself in between all the kids. Oh, I hate when this happens. Some of it is okay. Where's the diaper though is the question. So I can tell you that's what it looks like. Oh, I was right. There's the diaper. Great. I'm just gonna rewash this all because it all looks gross. Just gonna fill it the rest of in the dishwasher. Right. So since I said that I wanted to look through the closet, my brain is like, let's do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. The kids are sitting on the couch watching a movie. We're gonna go outside soon. We are on a mission to hit 1,000 hours. And when I say that, like, my sister is huge on the 1,000-hour challenge, and everything she does, I want to do. We're twin sisters, and I think she's the coolest person ever, so I want to be just like her. So she does this 1,000-hour challenge. So naturally, I want to do the 1,000-hour challenge. I started tracking on April 1st. April 1st to now, and it is August something, 5th, 7th, somewhere in that range. I have already done almost 570 hours, and I'm 8 weeks postpartum. So that is the end of my pregnancy to the first 2 months of baby girl's life. So I try to do 4 hours a day outside. It seems to be like the sweet spot where I'm not like sick of being outside in the bugs and the nasty weather. But my kids also get like the right amount of time to get like their energy out, and then they're tired at the end of the day. So that's what we do. And we are very behind for the week because the kids have been sick. It's been raining. So I'm going to try to get outside and try to catch up as much as I can, but we are behind for sure. But we're gonna let them watch TV because I just want to go through this little amount of clothing. So at the end of my pregnancy, like I said, back in March, we decluttered everything. I celebrated, which is what we call it in my house, when you donate things. We celebrated it so that way somebody else could enjoy it. I celebrated basically my entire closet. My closet used to be these two were full to the edge and the other side was full, and now it's just this. I have since bought a whole lot of t-shirts because I am a t-shirt girl for sure. So these are all cotton. I know these are fine. So this section is not something that I've really had a chance. I went through it because, like I said, it was so much stuff. I'm going to try to see if I have a picture of like a before and after so I can show you just how much I celebrated. And it felt good to donate it because there are plenty of people out there who don't mind polyester and who will still wear it. But I'm going to go through. When I did my initial like decluttering, I kept certain things that were like near and dear to me or that were like 80% and above. I'm now going to eliminate anything that is not a minimum of 90 to 95% because I now have found other options that are cotton and organic cotton and natural fibers and better for me. So I'm going to go through this and see what has to go. This I just bought because, so these I know are cotton because I literally just bought those. 100% cotton. So I know that a lot of this is cotton because I just did this, but so that's 97%. I will keep that. I think this one is one of the ones that I'm having a hard time getting rid of. Oh, it's 88%. Okay, let's see what this one is. Okay, so these are both 88%. I love this one so much that I'm going to hold on to it, but I'm going to get rid of this because, let's see. This is cotton. If this one is not 100, I'll get rid of this one. Okay, so this is going to go. Okay, so I have 4 shirts in here. This one I don't mind getting rid of. Like, it's cute, but the color's not something I really grab for anyway. It's just these green ones that I really love, and this gray one. If I had to pick, I'd rather keep the green one, so I'm going to get rid of the gray one. And then everything in here except for these 2 sweaters are 100% or like 97%. So these 2 green sweaters are 88%, and I think I'm gonna let myself keep the 2 of them because like this is just one of my favorite things and I'm not gonna get rid of it. Okay, so now I'm outside getting some outside time in, feeding the baby, letting the kids play. I'm gonna try to do some like journaling, I guess you could say. I try to keep like a little notebook for the kids, for myself.
So I'm gonna try to work on that if I get a chance, and maybe read my Kindle, maybe FaceTime with my sisters. I guess we'll see where it goes. I'll check back in later.